Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here with Scatlink here with off for more Pikmin 2. Sorry, I slowed my speech there. In the last episode, we were once again in the Valley of Repose, this time clearing out all above ground treasures, and we entered this frontier cavern, 100%ing the Valley of Repose as a whole. And of course, I'm going to have to read the bloody treasures once again, but before I do that reading, in this episode we're going to go back into the Perplexing Pool, probably grab almost all of the above ground treasures, not all of them because one of them will probably be too far out of the way, and we'll be going into, once again, another cave. Well, that's the game plan anyway, not entirely too sure if that's actually going to happen. But, like I said, treasures, so of course you might want to skip for about 10 minutes forward, if you don't want to hear this. Okay, so here we go. Oh, we've got some stuff actually completed. You collected all the Frozen series, which is all the Christmas related objects, and we got them all in the one cave as well, which is pretty funny. As you can see, they're all marked new, including one item after that, but whoops, I keep doing that. I have to move with the analog stick, keep forgetting. Anyway, let's start with the joy receptacle. Today we ventured across the plains to reach a cold cavern I've been meaning to spelunk. The Pikmin have had a hard time coping with a bit of cold, but they were real troopers, like Steve, as well as Jeff the Yellow. Somehow they summoned the strength to carry this box, so I hope it's full of treasure. Or that could be the treasure itself, is what the ship thinks of it anyway. Fleeting art form. Some works of fine art are timeless, while others are fleeting. Once lit, this sculpture pillar of wax will burn with glory for a short time before flaming out. The purpose of this piece of art is to help us envision our final moment of flaming glory. Well, isn't that a noble and epic notion? Danger Chime. Today we searched the caves located at the far end of the Valley of Repose. To ensure that we were thoroughly combing the region for treasure, we have to check every cave. Thanks to that diligence, we found this very item to memorialise our exploration into the unknown. The ship called it the Frontier Cavern before you entered it. There. So salty about all that. Every single time he comes up with that rubbish, I'm going to say it differently. Spouse alert. Sometimes I miss my carefree bachelor days. Once you have a family, those days are history. Wow, what a good outlook on life. Hint the sarcasm. I like spending time with my wife, but sometimes I just want to be alone. And yet you would give her a bell. That's a bit rude. Anyway, innocence lost. Well, I guess it's not if it's on jewellery, but anyway, innocence lost. This stirring object reminds me of a dream I once had. When I was a child, the twinkling stars held so much promise and mystery. And now it's just one of those many planets that we have to splunk for treasure. Of which we found it on. Essential furnishing. This object sparkles beautifully. It's enormous, but I think it will make a great party decoration. That reminds me of the last time my family threw a party. I was busy at work, and I couldn't make it, so my wife and kids enjoyed the party without me. My family grows further and further away each day. And considering that we're stuck with Hocotate Freight, which are just money grabbers, and they fell into debt recently, and we're still looking for money to repay losses and stuff like that, and now just to get a bit of profit, I can see why. Not to mention we were gone about 2 weeks before then. Icon of progress. It's a boot. The last cave we searched yielded a wide variety of oddly shaped and bizarrely coloured treasures. For instance, this crooked object appears to be a boot, but it's adorned with several strange modifications. Perhaps some kind of modern art. I guess you can call it that. Temporal mechanism. While exploring this warped land, I got the feeling that time passed faster than usual. Gee, I wonder. It's a real-time strategy game. You can't have 24 hours, or 12 hours, because you can't do it at night time. I realised it was just my mind playing tricks on me, or the game's mechanics. But whenever I touched this object, I could feel the space-time continuum bending. Whoa, suddenly this is all very hard to believe. I need a nap. Alright then, so Oliver's losing track of time. And if you haven't already noticed, because this is like the first time, wait, is it the first time? I can't remember. But if you haven't noticed since we've returned, and we've got like all of the like treasure totals showing up, but we haven't got all the treasures of course, we have got empty spaces now showing up, so we can actually see what's missing from each set. Forgot to mention that, but anyway, let's continue with the unspeakable wonder. Even though it's very cheap. What is this? I've encountered countless treasures on this expedition, but I've never seen anything like this. All I can say about it is that it's both astounding and absurd. Really? That's it? Alright. Essence of Rage. This crimson jewel was found in a hole deep below the icy surface. When viewed from a distance, the gem's dazzling red sparkle looked like a dancing flame. Of course, the dancing flames may just be a symptom of acute hypothermia. Because you want to be warm by this thing. And next one, the Gemstar Husband. A captain views his ship as a brother and a partner, someone who he can trust with his life. It's crucial for them to develop an unquestionable, unfaltering trust, but I refuse to believe that this simple tree is some kind of living gem. It's insane. That's because it's called the Gemstar Husband, which gets matched with not the Pink Menace, but another ring that we haven't actually found yet. Omniscient Sphere, which looks like a smaller version of the crystallized telepathy. According to my analysis, this object has a high intellectual capacity. But if it's so smart, why won't it pass on some of its wisdom to me? Because it's an inanimate object. What do you think it is, Oliver? A PSI stone? I say that because Earthbound Beginning is on its way end at the time that this comes out, I believe so. But yeah, that's a thing. Flame Tiller. Investigating alien objects provides me with an opportunity to solve new mysteries. For example, when I rolled this object, I discovered it's perfect for tilling land. That is not what a yo-yo is supposed to do. But then again, on their life-size scale, maybe. I don't know. Usually, I have the machine analyse the treasures we find, but sometimes I like to examine artifacts with my razor-sharp intellect. Grab the string, bounce it up and down, see what happens. Worthless statue. At first, the statue looked impressive, but closer inspection feels that it's just a cheap statue. In many ways, it reminds me of my father. Probably shouldn't tell him that. There's a little bit of inside. We haven't actually heard of Olimer's parents. We only know about his like family, like his wife, his daughter and son, but we don't know of anything like his mother or father, except for then, or even if he had any siblings himself. So that's a thing. Priceless statue. It's a queen. This statue features an astounding degree of detail. It looks a lot like a present I gave for my mum for Mother's Day. I miss her sometimes. Oh, never mind. We just learnt of Olimer's mum and dad right then and there with both the priceless and the worthless statue. I keep pressing that button. No, that's stupid. Analog stick. Okay, where's our next one? Unless... No, we've still got more. Oh, it's the 2 upgrades we got. That's probably because this is part of the Explorer's kit. Which means we've got... And if that is true, that means we've only got 2 more upgrades to find. Which is amazing. Which, also, by the way, in the last cave, we got 2 upgrades. That was ridiculous. Brute Knuckles. Uncharted planets like this one Uncharted planets like this one are often teeming with hazardous fauna. The Pikmin are usually nearby to defend me, but there are times where I need to lay down the law with my own hands. For example, if a creature were to try and to eat me, I have to beat it down. I dream about that all the time. Don't worry, Olimer, you had quite a fun time during the last episode. That was epic. Repugnant appendage. This aromatic object secretes a tangy odour that could knock out a Bulblax. And yet it was inside a Bulblax. Theory debunked. I'm going to cough if I laugh even harder, because I've still got a bit of a cold. I'm with the ship on this one. I don't want to touch it either, but I must. For the sake of the company and my family, I must summon the strength. I must summon the strength to carry on, because something's waiting for me. Go for monster holding on again. I think that's it. Oh no, wait, no, we've got this one. The fossilized Usidae. I don't know what it's supposed to be pronounced as. This dead beast has the form of an animal, yet it is encased in an organic compound. I have concluded that it is a groundbreaking biological discovery. The ship says it's nothing more than a wooden statue. I wish it had more of an imagination. No, then it would probably talk even more than it does now. That would be bad. At least they acknowledge that it isn't actually a fossil. That's just what it's called. And we made full circle. So there we go. How long did that actually take me? It did take 10 minutes. Okay, so now we can actually enter this level. Funny how that actually did take minutes, and yet I was trying not to slow my speech and be pretty quick about it, because we had like 18 treasures at the end of the day? Jesus! Now, this is actually a second take on the day as I thought I would have actually had to expect, because my plan here is a little bit messy, and it's a little bit annoying. We got to do quite a lot of stuff with just a limited amount of numbers, and you'll see why. First of all, we need whites. I'm going to take out my Pikmin immediately, and I need about... I'm going to say 10, just so I have a little bit more of other Pikmin to work with. I'll come back here, stop tripping. Alright. So now I need to get about 20 yellows, and then I need to go a little bit nuts for my blues, because I need a lot of blues, and if possible raise their numbers up as well, which would be also very nice. Come on, just come out of the onion quickly. Quickly. Alright, so what I want to do is dismiss my Pikmin immediately, just take my yellows and blues. I don't want my whites to die, because President can actually take the whites to where they gotta be. And that's right here, where I'm actually pointing towards. Oh, I can actually check them from here. Sweet. Oh, wow, that actually worked out like a charm. Look at that. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna take everybody for now, because we've got some enemies to kill, and I want to kill them first. Last time I had to kill them as I went, and I didn't have the numbers to do it easily. So, I gotta be really quick about this. So kill these guys first, because they're normally supposed to hang around the bloody bridge and destroy it, but for some reason they're actually next to base. I lost a couple of Pikmin there. Nothing too dramatic. That guy should not bother us, so we'll ignore that guy. This, however, these two, I have to take care of. And I've got to be quick, really quick about it. Don't chuck when they jump, but when they're about to land, that's when it's time to chuck them. When he jumps up and Pikmin get knocked off, don't call them back, they will not get squished. That is the strategy. And if you can get a very good start off, you could do tons of damage and even get them stuck on the floor for a second. As you see right there, I'm doing quite a lot of damage. And thankfully, when the Pikmin do get knocked off, they stop their charge when the Wollywog jumps. So, okay, we killed them too. Blues can actually start taking some food back to the onion right now. Because like I said, I want to try and raise their numbers. And as we're doing fighting at the moment, it's kind of what we need. So let's do that. There's some nectar right here, so let me go get some... I'm holding A. I was trying to hold A and I wasn't getting any Pikmin. Actually, you know what? Screw it. That's going to take too long. I'd rather go for the eggs that are near where I've got to be. So, whatever. There we go. So take them 3 as well. I do realise I'm going to have to pluck Pikmin now. But what I've just done. But whatever. No! So much no. All of them no. I don't care if some yellows are taking it. We'll have to go back and grab them anyway, because right now we're just doing some stock up. Break these eggs. Flowers only. 2 puddles. 3 puddles of nectar. Drink. Drink right now. Yes. Drink. That is what I like to see. Alright, split. Get my blues. There's a yellow in there. Why is there a yellow in there? Because this guy's in the water. Oh, and we also have more of these to deal with. I'm not going to grab any more food this time. I think I've grabbed enough. I don't know, you seriously just lose another Pikmin immediately. These guys, these sheer grabs, I hate them. I know I'm being a little bit reckless, but I'm trying to take them out really quickly so I don't waste time fighting, because we still got quite a few Pikmin. Quite a few enemies, even, to kill. So that's a thing. This guy should be dead in this round. Return quickly! Because I feel like they were going to get squished on that one round. That I cannot pass up, sadly. That I cannot pass up. Alright, so if these guys can do this bridge quickly... Oh! That did not appear last time! And it's a purple potion. Again. What is it with me and purple potions? That is insane. Alright. Very fast-paced episode today. As you can tell. What the hell, guys? Alright, so they should be done pretty quick. Let's go back to the President, and we can return some of these Pikmin to Oliver. Most notably the yellows. Because we're speedrunning this shiz. Alright. So let's take these guys back over here. Call the yellows back so I can split them off easier. Alright. Okay, cool. And, Oliver only needs about a handful of blues. So, I actually know he's got one more Wollywog to deal with. So, he still needs a sizable amount. So, you know what? He can stick with the ones he has right now. Oh, I forgot about these guys! Oh my god. You You know what, Burp? I just got a purple potion. I don't care using one. There's more nectar anyway for these guys, because these ones didn't get flowered. Alright, so there's way more nectar for us right there. So that really does help, because there's no more nectar available at the moment. And they all got flowered! This is going amazing. That purple potion that I got from that actually helped. Right, dismiss. You lazy bastard, you could be helping right now. Chuck him. The President was punching when I told him to chuck. That's dumb. And I was standing under the bridge, what the hell? Right. I don't need that many, so these guys can take a few of these. Call these guys just so I can get them out of the way. Put them here. Blues. Kill these two guys quickly. Kill him! One-shot him! What the hell? They're all bundling that one guy. They did not want to dismiss. Okay. No, guys, don't pick up anything. Because I need my yellows. Alright, yellows, come with me. I don't know where my other two yellows have gone, but whatever. I don't need that many. I only need a few to do what I need to do, and they only have one job for now. Oh. What the hell? What the hell, you idiots? I was nowhere near that. Right, get over there. God damn it, get over there. Okay, cool. Sensational. Let's run back around here quickly. Grab our blues. From a distance, because that's cool. Alright, so they're trying to grab a piece, but they can't do it at the moment. That's why I want to dismiss my blues here, so I can call them in a minute. Call the yellows that I told to come with, and they can come and work on this wall, and that Wollywog cannot get them. Because we're going to be taking him out just in case. Plus, he's also blocking away to a cave that we want to get to, and we need the yellows for that as well. So... damn it! I lost a few. Okay, return. Alright, this guy should be dead on this round. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright. So, Olimar can just wait there for the minute. And President... oh, God damn it. Actually, Olimar doesn't need that many blues anymore, like I said. So he can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Olimar can bring the rest of them to the President to help on whacking down that wall. Because that wall takes forever. And there's also another bloody... couple of Wollywogs over there as well, so this seems like the logical option for now, and we've only used half the day, so we're using every little bit of my time. All I needed to do was have one go at this day, and those guys are just, okay, whatever, I don't mind. I don't mind, it's only 5 Pikmin, because we need these 5 to pick up the item that these guys are. What the hell? You lazy yellow. Alright, let me check my map quickly, because I feel like I'm missing a couple of yellows somewhere. I swear I must have lost 2 of them by accident. Whoops, I wanted to zoom in. So they're all blues. Look, there's a blue right next to the President. I'll grab him in a second. Blues are there. Oh! Wow, I had to go to maximum zoom in. There's a couple of yellows at base. That's where my yellows are. Okay. And yeah, like I said, I need my whites. In fact, I could probably have my whites doing something else. So let me go to the President quickly. And just grab these guys, because these guys can actually help us. Yeah, Olimar needs these 5 blues, so yeah, that's a thing. Actually, how close are they to knocking down that wall? They've still got a bit of a while. So here's the plan. As these guys are still coming back at base here, we'll grab whatever's here, put them away, and grab more whites. The reason being is because I don't really want to grab those ones that can do that job and then not have enough to do what I need to do. Yeah, I know, I'm going in the menu in and out constantly, but I'm trying to keep the number at max. Right, that's cool. And they could be sprouting, I don't mind. Because I only need these whites even, to grab one item, but as they're going to be lightning quick about it, that's cool. I need to make sure those blues are not getting left behind. God damn. Come on, blues. You're holding us up. Alright, we need to go around here somewhere. Okay, here we are. Come on, dig, 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 dig. There we go. Here it is. Alright. So those guys can be digging that up, and they can take that back to base. Hopefully they'll be fine. I'm going to trust, and I'm going to trust them and say that they have a straight-on path. They are not going to get eaten by this guy because he's normally a pacifist unless you come too close to him. So we should be good on that front. Polymer, what's the status on the thing? They are still going. There's a decent amount on there as well. What about this? Come on. Oh my god, guys. You gotta be faster. I don't want to use a potion now, though, because they look so close to being done. I'll just go watch the other guys quickly, then. In fact, I'll take out 2 more blues. No, 2 more yellows. Pluck these 2. So I don't have to do that later. Oh, wait, what? Oh, they both finished! Oh my... Whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no! Go back here! Why did they go for that pellet? You idiots! 1 yellow went for a pellet that it couldn't even pick up. And why did that yellow not make the throw? Get over there! Guys, you're being idiots. Again. Stop it. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, okay, they did make it back. This 1 yellow has messed up. Thank you, Jeff. This is Jeff from Pikmin 1. Thank you, Jeff, for putting us off. We got a fortified delicacy right there that we dug out from the bed there. Because you see, if you don't pay attention to your treasure meter, you wouldn't know it's there. But I knew it was there because it always gives me a hassle. It looks like a shell that goes on the back of a Slowbro, to be fair. So that's a thing. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to chuck these guys up here. So I don't have to go up and around and whatnot. You'll see why in a sec. Because these blues, for some reason, are just hanging about here. Pull these blues over. They can get this treasure back immediately. There we go. I'm not too sure if you could chuck these yellows over the fence and do it that way and just save a bit of time and kerfuffle with the bridge. Not too sure. But we need a bunch of yellows for this cave that is blocked off right here. But they are going to take forever, so I'm going to actually use a red potion here. Right. So that's all Pikmin around that area? They're all coming back? Yeah, cool. Alright. Alright, so what I want to do is just chuck my Pikmin up here. Just leave them there. Because right now all of our Pikmin are in base, and that's good. Alright, so we're almost done here. I'm actually going to try and ignore this Wollywog. And just balls to the wall, just kill these guys, because these are going to be the main hassle here. Kill them quickly, please. Kill them quickly. Kill them quickly. Thank you. Alright, right. Dismiss there. Whoa! What? 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 I have never screamed that loud in my life. Did you see that fucking jump? Excuse my language. You know what? We're not doing this one. I'm fucking wow. I'm choking. Okay. Let's just take a back seat from this hectic day. My freaking god. I did not mean to blow your ears out on that one. I will put a warning before that happens in editing. My god. And I am not going to get that treasure that I was about to get right now just because that happened. I am scared right now. I have never seen a Well, first of all, I have never seen a Wollywog jump that freaking far. In one bound. And why? I was nowhere near it. Why did it jump that far? I was fighting other enemies. I walked away from him and I wasn't bothering him. He just like, oh, I'm just going to space jump towards me and ground pound. And he only killed 3 Pikmin, which was amazing. Because I thought I lost a good half of my squadron right there. Second of all, the reason why you have to leave whites on that ledge is because on that little island there's something for you to dig up that you cannot use with any other Pikmin. But once the whites have dug it up partially, then you can chuck them back onto the ledge so that they can, like, you know, do what they need to, and then the blues can dig out the rest of it and then take it to base. I am going to leave that for the next visit. Because of that one thing that just happened. And I haven't got enough time in the day to kill that Wollywog, and that's why I tried to avoid him, but then he decided to be a dick and ruin my whole game plan out of nowhere. Thirdly, here's the abstract masterpiece that was behind that electrical fence that we picked up. I'm not too sure what the brand is, but there we go. All that happened in a span of a freaking millisecond. You are a jerk! Go away! I gotta bail. I have to bail. That is a massive shame I have to bail. Oh my god, I have to bail. I have to freaking bail. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I just don't. But that's what happens. Okay, so call those guys back. Come over here. That freaking Wallywog. I'm surprised he didn't go for the whites that were on the ledge. I am out of breath. One recording, and that happens. Like, we don't need any whites in the cave that we're going to, so put them all back. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to bring a couple of purples with me, but not too many. I'm going to bring... Seems like a weird number. I'm going to bring 9. They're all flowers as well, which is very nice. We don't need blues, but they will be easier to bring into the cave, so I'll bring a nice, neat 50. And the rest can be yellows. Yep, it's a very weird one. It's very weird ensemble for the cave that we're about to go into. Wait, how many do we have out now in terms of yellows? Let me have a look here. We have 23 yellows out. Wait, how many do I have there? And there's one free, what? There's one free. He's right there, can you see that? It's very faint, but he's stuck right there. And the Wollywog is like there. And he's there. Okay, well, if we make it into the cave, which I'm pretty sure we are, I do not have to go out of my way to get him. But he is affecting my total, so I will be entering the cave with 99 Pikmin. Which is okay, because it's not a difficult cave. Like I said, it's a cave that you're supposed to do at the beginning, right after the Citadel of Spiders, which is... where's it located? Oh, there. Pfft. Yeah. After the Citadel of Spiders, you're intended to go to this cave next that we're about to uncover. But we haven't actually made it there yet, and they're still knocking down the fence, I believe. So, I feel like I might want to put some more blues away now, actually. I need more, because I don't need blues. I'm only bringing them because they'll be easier to get to the cave. But, yeah, that's really the only reason. Don't chuck Pikmin, you muppet. Right, I'm bringing that many. That should be a good amount. They're all leaves, though, so I've got to book it now. Because I've got to do some fancy stuff with these Pikmin. Unless I call the president and then immediately, and I do mean immediately, get into the cave. They're still bashing it down, that's not good. Guys. Guys. You're not going to be done, are you? Oh my god, I got shocked. Bash that down quickly. If I could chuck a captain over there, I would. Guys. Guys. Come on. Guys. Oh, good. Right. Here we go. What we're going to do is call the president. Call the president. Okay. I don't care. They'll be saved if I get into the cave. They'll be saved if I get into the cave. As long as no one dies, I will enter with whatever I enter with. This is actually a speedrunning strat that I'm doing right here to try and get into the cave. If you enter the cave and Pikmin are leaving your squadron, like they did when we were entering the Frontier Cavern, but they don't die, then they will be safe and they will return to base. So if I can get into this cave before any Pikmin die from the water, because the cutscene freezes time, thank God, then that's how many people will be entering into the cave with, and that will also be one of the reasons, they will also be back at base when we leave the cave. So that's a thing. You have to remember that, because I'm being really gung-ho in this episode. This has like been the most craziest episode ever. And I know I'm just sitting here talking, but we've got time, man. We've got time. Interesting, my odor detectors are reacting. A strong scent wafts from that hole. I am a machine, so rating sense is beyond me. So how can you smell in the first place? What's the point? Now your faces tell me all I need to know. You are both drooling. I wish just once I could feel what it's like to drool. Alright, I've got to literally mash A. Get in there before I lose Pikmin! Oh my god. I'm going in with 70, but those Pikmin should be fine. How much time do I have left? I've got 5 seconds. I can rescue some of these. I can rescue some of these guys. Alright. Wow, I actually managed to save a few. We did lose a few. I don't know what we lost. But we did manage to save a few. That would have been catastrophic if I didn't stay behind for those extra seconds. I used my time wisely. Alright. I can take those losses because of that bloody... Look, I'm taking those losses because of that bloody freaking Wollywog. Because if that Wollywog actually killed half of my squadron or something more than just 3 blues, I think I can risk a couple of deaths to the water trying to get into this cave. Because he messed up my game plan. And I'm allowed this. I'm allowed this. So, they dismissed, which is okay. So, there we go. My freaking god, man. That Wollywog. And we're in the Glutton's Kitchen, one of my favourite dungeons, actually. Which is nice. That does not look like a lot of Pikmin. But it is 91. Okay, so what did I actually enter with? I kept all my purples! Oh my god! Not only did I keep all my purples, but not only did I keep all my purples, none of them drowned, and they're the slowest. My god, they're troopers. So all I lost was yellows, which are expendable, and blues that are well, I didn't lose any blues, because I didn't have any. I didn't lose any whites, I didn't lose any reds, because I didn't have any. And blues can't drown, so the only things that would have drowned are yellows. And we did boost their bumpers up a little bit today. So, oh my god, this episode is freaking epic! I love it! I love this episode! Even though this is a bit out of the blue, because I just cut myself off, I actually do this floor only in this episode as well, but I decided to put that onto the next episode because I forgot that when I had to redo this day, I still had the 10 minutes from my actual intro that I didn't do for the second recording. So with that, this episode's actually 30 minutes, and it will be even longer if I do this one. So the next episode, guys, this will be tacked onto the beginning of the next episode with a new intro, and I'll cut out the outro that I do at the end of at the beginning of the second floor, and continue from there like nothing ever happened. I know it's a little bit out of the blue and a bit weird, and this is obviously being post-commentated for this very little end bit, but the reason why I say this is because if that Wollywog didn't do that bloody jump that it never does, I wouldn't be having a problem right now. Especially when it comes to editing, because I don't want a very long video just because. So, with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode.